I'm back at it again with a third video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video if you enjoyed it. And make sure you hit the bell down below so you do not miss any of my videos right when I upload. Today I'm going to be doing a 10 tips about online school. Because a lot of people wonder, like, what is it like? Like, I really want to do it, but I don't know if it's for me. So here's just some tips or like things that I've learned from online school, because I have done it for one trimester, well, almost one trimester now. So yeah. Number one, you have to remember that nobody is going to check up on you. So like in school, when your teachers ask, like, Jasmine, did you get that assignment in? Like, hey, you were gone sick the other day, like, blah blah blah, you're missing this. Online school, nobody like tells you anything. So like, say you're missing a thing from a week ago, blah blah blah, like, there's no teacher going to be like addressing you from that. Like, they don't care. They don't message you saying you're missing a bunch of stuff. But there's an option where you can click and see like all the stuff you have been missing. So like, you can do it on your own to check, like always, but there's not going to be any like teachers awareing you of that. Number two, when you have a question, you have to wait a little bit. So in my history class, I have a bunch of questions because like history is my worst subject. Like, I hate history. I'm sorry. Just don't like it. So like, I don't agree. Not that I don't agree with it. I'm just saying like, I don't like doing it. So, when I have questions, you know, and it could be like a small little question, I email my teacher. They usually are good with getting back to you when you have questions, but it does take like, it has to be at least like 3 hours, you know. And the only thing that sucks about that is you have to stop what you're doing and go into a different class, and like, so you can't really move on until like you get your question answered, obviously, because you can't finish what you're doing. And that sucks, like, you don't have immediate help. But I mean, teachers are pretty good about like responding back to you. I've watched a couple like other videos and people are saying like, oh, you have to wait like a day or two for them to respond. And I feel like some of my teachers are actually really good at like when I have a question for it to be answered. Number three, oh yeah, I'm missing some nails, by the way, so don't judge me. Number three is going to be follow the guide. So on online school, there's like a calendar option that you can click, and it's going to show you like all the assignments due for this day, blah blah blah. So basically they're due dates, but nothing is really due until like the second week of the last trimester. So if you follow that, because they didn't make it for no reason, so if you follow that and stick with that, then you are on track. If it says that you're missing something or you're behind, then you're like falling behind. So like, if you follow, basically what I'm saying is, if you follow the guide, then you'll stay on track to like keep up with everything. If you get behind, then you're not keeping up with everything, and obviously need to get caught up. So number four, Google. So in online school, I can say this, I use Google a lot. You don't always need to ask your teacher every question you have. You know, Google has a bunch, I'm telling you guys, a bunch of the answers. Not saying I look everything up, but if I don't understand something, I'm gonna look it up, and then that helps me get my understanding. So it's different like at school when you're taking a quiz. Like, you can't just look up something on Google and then get your understanding for it. Like, that's why I like online schools, because I have a better understanding of everything. Almost thought I wasn't recording for a second, so I had to go look. Okay. Let's see. Number five is make sure you do it, okay? It is so hard getting caught up. Like, that's when you just cheat and make up everything, because when you fall behind, it really sucks. Like, it's not that much work, I promise you. Like, you literally don't even have school every single day, or every class like maybe once a week. Like, so make sure you do your work, and honestly, don't fall behind, because that's what messes it up. And yeah. So this is the tip that I was talking about for getting back on track, or even doing your schoolwork. Work on weekends and at night. So let's say you have a lot going on during that day. during the week, you want to take the time on your weekends to stop hanging out with your friends and just go do your work. Like, take one day and catch up on everything, you know? Like, at night, so like, my schedule is I'll go to the gym, come home, do school, go to work, come home, do more school. But sometimes I skip school in the mornings and just do all my school at night, or like vice versa. So it really depends on like what you want to do. Like, I don't feel weird doing school at night just because of the fact that, you know, that's when I have the most time, so why not? Number 7 is going to be ask your teachers questions. So I know early in the video I said when you have a question you have to wait for an answer, but let's say there's an assignment, and assignments are where you're writing out stuff, so, or like, yeah, so when you're writing out stuff. So, okay, sometimes there's like a research part of that assignment, so if you like can't find something online, make sure you ask. I asked my teacher, like, I was like, I cannot find anything online about the Chinese Opium War, blah blah blah, and he was like, here, go to this link and you should find everything there. Like, they're really helpful. They're not here to like not help you. Obviously, they're your teachers. Are going to help you in any questions you have. Make sure you stay motivated. So when I first started online school, I felt like I didn't even have school anymore. Like you almost feel like you're not in school, you know, online. This is just like a little thing you do every day on your computer and then move on with your life. So like, make sure you are putting it into your day and like staying motivated and actually doing your work. Otherwise, again, you will fall behind and you'll be mad because it's hard to catch up. Set a time of the day to do it. So like I said, I wake up, I go to the gym, then I'll eat, and then I'll do online school while I eat, and then I'll start getting ready for work, go to work. If I didn't finish school for the day, I'll come home and do my school. And yeah. And also, like, you can change your work schedule for online school. So say you want to work in the mornings and do your school at night, you can do that. Like, find a job that lets you come in the mornings, get off at like 3 or 5, and start your school. You know, I chose to keep it at 3 just because I like waking up in the mornings and going to the gym. But it's honestly, you pick what you want to do in your own schedule. Almost like college where you pick your own schedule, and I think that's really nice because in high school, you know, you go to school for 8 hours a day, and a lot of teachers don't realize that you have a life out of that. Like, when I was in school, I'd be going from school straight to work every night, and my teachers didn't understand that. At one point, when I was playing basketball, I would wake up, go to school, go to basketball practice, go to work, and go home, and then try to fit in whatever homework I could and study for whatever test I could. But, like, that's why I was so tired all the time. So, like, just make sure it fits in with your schedule and, you know, your timing of the day. And number 10 is get a laptop or like computer that you like looking at. So I think this is really important, and also like having good Wi-Fi. You do not want to be sitting in and also have an environment that you want to work in. So you do not want to be sitting like hearing a bunch of people yelling in your ears, like a dirty, messy room on a slow, ugly laptop. Like, you know, you want to make this like nice and good for you. But anyways, like I was saying, tip number 10, you know, put yourself in an environment, whether that's going to Starbucks and doing your homework there, Caribou, whatever, like, or just having your room really nice, and, you know, a nice laptop where you don't have to pause every minute because you're waiting for your Wi-Fi, you know. Like, I feel like that's really important because you're not just going to want to be sitting at taking forever to do your work and having it be really slow and in a bad environment every day. So, yeah. I feel like that's about it. If I think of anything else, I'll definitely update you guys on that. But, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, stay tuned for another video coming soon. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you later.